Hey guys, this is City, and today, I am leaving Powtoon. If you guys probably have known, Powtoon did a terrible update last year on October 27th, and at the time, I had a few Powtoons that were still in production, like the 14th episode of The Adventures of Amonia and Javier, and the second film from my company Powtoon Films, Nelson Family Vacation. There is a way to continue these two projects. I would continue them the same way I made the trailer announcement for City, Powtoon Wars, but it's difficult and time-consuming. Why did they even do this in the first place? I had some ideas for Powtoon videos before they did this ridiculous update, like a sequel to Time Stoppers that would reveal the origin of the time-controlling remote and a Powtoon Films short film that would take place right after the events of City, Powtoon Wars. Sadly, they're not becoming a reality because Powtoon decided to become an idiot and prevent free users from adding voiceovers to specific slides, despite not doing this in the past. I complained about this at Trustpilot, and I talked to someone at Powtoon about why they were doing this, and it didn't really help. This is one of the biggest problems Powtoon has. Just like Copwing and iSpot, Powtoon locks too much stuff under their paywall. I was okay with this in the past, but after what they just pulled, I'm not fine with it anymore. They also added a new color filter feature, which is unsurprisingly exclusively for agency users. When my friend told me about Powtoon back in 2018, I decided to check it out. The first Powtoon I created was Alex Menu Doca OS, and due to the fact that I didn't know much about Powtoon then compared to now, there were rather long pauses between me and Alex's lines. I also stupidly deleted the video after I completed it. I used Powtoon a lot in 2018, which I thought was an amazing year despite some stupid stuff happening at my school, and I have used it for 4 years. In September, I started making Ammonia Network continuities. The next year, I started making Ammonia Tunes continuities, and Powtoon started developing a few flaws, like constant errors such as the unexpected error, which prevented me from previewing my Powtoon videos as well as adding scenes. They also developed constant glitches, and in July 2019, I wasn't able to upload videos to my Powtoons due to an error, but this was later fixed in November. The site started getting more glitchy in 2020. In the same year, shortly before and during quarantine, I imagined making a movie on the website called Heroes at Work if I ever had the Pro Plus plan, but I eventually forgot about it because I was more focused on creating a television series based on a book I have, which I've been wanting to make since September 2019, as well as a movie I've been wanting to direct since November 2020. I ultimately gave up on Powtoon last year because of the crappy update, and because of how fun it was to work on The Adventures of Amonia and Javier during quarantine. I decided to revive it, only that Emma, Justin, Emily, Joshua, and Connor would be removed from the show and replaced with different characters, and the show would also avoid having cringy moments like in the second episode of the show, which was the rating contest. If only Powtoon wasn't so idiotic, I could have been able to revive the show and have fun working on it again. After the show got cancelled, the last episode that aired was the 13th episode Game Hall, which was based on my experience with the game track in May 2018. The final episode of the show to be completed was the true 14th episode of the show, The Hotel, where Emma and Justin sneak to the hotel's arcade room behind their parents' backs, which never got to see the light of day, and it resulted in the 15th episode, Sleepover and Under, in which Emma, Emily, and Ruby have a sleepover and has Emma turning into an even more clumsy and greedy scumbag, being incomplete. The latter two episodes were supposed to be part of a premiere week featuring 4 episodes centered on Emma and Justin, leading up to the show's first half-hour special, A Christmas Tale. Other episodes that I planned to make were Broken Arm, Siblings vs. Snow, Glitchroom, where Powtoonville glitches out after Susie tampers with the heart of the town, The Movie Night Problem, where Emma and Justin have a heated argument over what movie they want to watch, Emma's Birthday Bash, where Justin tries to find the perfect gift for Emma's birthday, Jennified, where clones of Jennifer appear all over Powtoonville, Misadventures in Babysitting, an episode analogous to Adventures in Babysitting where Javier and I babysit rowdy and messy quadruplets, a Lone Ranger, where Justin becomes the only person left on the house for 2 hours, Swapping Bodies, where an accident causes many body swaps across the town, Rad Luck, where I start bringing what I think is a good luck charm everywhere I go, April Drools, where Susie pulls pranks on me and my friends, but mostly Justin. So we all come together to think of a huge prank to pull on her as payback, and 2 Days Stay Dismay, where a prank that Justin pulls on Susie results in her having to vacate her house and stay at Justin's for 2 days. If I still worked on this show, I would bring back Glitchroo, Misadventures in Babysitting, Swapping Bodies, Rad Luck, and April Drools. As for Glitchroo, after being pretty sad that I had to cancel the show, I made an ammonia sprout short called Glitch Attack, which ended up being its last. Speaking of which, when I started working on Movie Ticket Madness in December 2020, I wanted to make sure it had no similarities or relation to the adventures of Ammonia and Javier. When I revised the short this year, I added an Easter egg where the time machine from the episode Pop and Clock can be seen for a few frames before Viola slams into a tree. Some of the last Powtoon videos I will be posting on my channel are the only 3 episodes of my first attempt at making a series, Super Mario, the series. It will be part of an event that I will hold from March 10th to April 7th, called Countdown to the Mario Movie, in preparation for my second most anticipated movie of 2023, which I'm also hoping will live up to the hype, like The Mitchells vs. The Machines. I was super mega hyped for that movie last year, and I got even more hyped when I started seeing TV spots for that movie on April 22nd. So yeah, I will be leaving Powtoon today. As for Powtoon Films, I'm gonna decide what to do with the company later. Until then, it will be left dormant. And no, I am not shutting it down, because I don't want it to become Blue Sky 2.0, though that could change in the future. I'm also not shutting down any of my networks. That's all I have to say. See you guys later.